Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a subscriber, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. You guys already know the deal. But say iOS 11.3 beta 2 was dropped and I installed it on my iPhone 5s. Now I'm kind of in a sad mood because I just realized something, and I realized this like a couple weeks ago, but like it's such a big deal. I'm probably gonna make a whole separate video about it. But Apple is literally the most sneakiest people in the world. Okay, now it all started when they did the whole battery thing. Okay, now I'm gonna take 20 seconds to explain this. When they said they were going to fix the batteries for the $29 thing, they didn't say they were going to fix the batteries for the iPhone 5s. That was only for the iPhone 6 or newer. Now a lot of people, now my phone does have touch these problems, so I'm gonna have to finick with it, but a lot of people surprisingly still own an iPhone 5s. Okay, so even though they did slow down this phone, they're not going to fix the battery on here for the discount, so it's still $79 for this phone, which is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Okay, but now 11.3 beta 2 was dropped. Right now I'm just going to show you the benchmark real quick just to get it out of the way. There was a little bit of increase in the performance, so it went from 51,782 to 58,267. Now I think that has something to do with Apple turning off the slowdown of the device. The performance decreased when the battery hits a certain degradation or whatever that word is. Now it did go up. Do I notice it? Maybe it's a little bit smoother, maybe a little bit. But now one of the key updates in this update, I guess, was the battery little toggle thing that Apple said they were going to add in iOS 11. But what those sneaky little guys and girls did at Apple was that they didn't add it on the iPhone 5s. Now I had to make sure that I was on actually the official version and this most up to date, and I was. iOS 11.3, I'm on the latest up to date version, and I can't believe that Apple did that. So Apple said that they will never slow down their thing unintentionally, stuff like that. Apple has all sorts of data knowing how many percentage of them use an older iPhone, this and that. Apple is slowly still killing their older devices so people will update to their newer devices. So I have no idea what Apple is doing here. Why did they not add it for the iPhone 5s? Now at first I thought maybe it's because it's a smaller iPhone and they couldn't add it here or something like that. Kind of like how the iPhone 8 and them have like the double tap gesture here that it'll make the phone come down a little bit so you can, but then I went on my iPhone SE, which is the same size as this, and my iPhone SE had the feature and not my iPhone 5s. So why is Apple doing this? Why? This is still the same version of iOS that my iPhone 6 is running, but why doesn't my iPhone 5s have this feature, you know? Which I'm kind of sad about because a lot of people have an iPhone 5s and not a lot of people are talking about this problem. So it's really annoying. I don't know why Apple's doing this. Why don't they add this feature on the iPhone 5s if they really cared about, you know, prolonging their life of their phones, which is what they said. They said they're not intentionally doing that so people will update, but that was really the case. Why didn't they add it for this phone? You know what I mean? So I'm going to have a whole separate video talking about that, and I'll probably go into more details and show up some more data and stuff that I can pull up. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. 11.3 beta 2 is actually pretty good on all the other devices, but it's kind of weird. The iPhone 5s is kind of getting phased out, which it already was. You know, it's already at its end of life, but I think the iPhone 5 left on a good note. But now the iPhone 5s is, you know, being pushed off the rail here. But guys, that is pretty much it. Sorry if I got a little heated, but my life is so much more than just phones, so I gotta, you know, cool down a little bit. Let it subside. If you guys have any questions or answers, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to read your questions or whatever. I always read your comments, so leave something down there. Leave a like on this video, that means so much. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hope I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.